we're getting straight to this, and I have to say, 1 year later, Stellar Blade is, of course, a modern success, despite the journalists will not admit it. Before I say this, it's been a year, and I've already got myself 5 hours of the game. I'm praying that by the time the PC port release, I will just finish at least 80 to, or perhaps maybe at best, 70% of the game. Wish me luck, folks. But first, let's check this one out. According to this, Stellar Blade faced initial skepticism and overcome various controversy, which gamers didn't invent it, okay? Just an FYI, all this first two part, criticism come from game journalists, okay?
Hey, look outside for a moment.
It's desolate.
I missed the days when Zion was crowded.
According to Game Rant, well, you already know about this. They share doubters and detractors. Well, for example, because of the hard R controversy, Sony had to remove it, which this showcase. Oh wait, they acknowledged it. See, this is okay, if you read this, I'm probably certain I'm gonna read some part of it. Because of that, the hard R controversy, it resulted in a backlash of alleged censorship, including other aspects such as depiction of violence, which both sides strongly on the topic of Shipped Up and Sony having to address them. It was later faced in a lawsuit over the name itself, filed by the film company Stellar Blade LCC, which, you know, every day I wonder, where these companies get their idea? I mean, seriously. Also, I have a question. If any of you have played Stellar Blade, tell me, what was your experience? Or better yet, how many times have you died? I lost count how many times I died in that game. But what about you guys? How many times did you die in Stellar Blade? Let me know in the comments. Now, upon its release, Stellar Blade is all about post-apocalyptic Earth in the future. Okay, here, let me rephrase what I said. The story of Stellar Blade is about humanity's struggle against an alien enemy on a future post-apocalyptic Earth, which captivate the audience. This helped Stellar Blade flashy and streamlined Souls-like combat design, also being highlighted component of its experience. Well, minus the difficulty part. But then again, it wouldn't be a Souls-like if there is a difficulty option, but then again, that's just my point, okay? Unrelated, Stellar Blade has sold 1 million copies worldwide by June of last year. And it didn't stop there. It received robust series of DLC and post-launch for requested features for free. These included updates such as photo mode, I already have it, substantial paid crossover, Nier Automata, here. And this content was warmly welcomed, garnering goodwill for Shift Up's inclusive approach and making Stellar Blade even more beloved after the fact it was currently sitting at 90 players or 90 player ratings on OpenCritics. With the success, Stellar Blade has found itself in an optimistic spot, although nothing is confirmed at this time. There has been previous talks about a potential sequel and spin-off to Stellar Blade, which is only natural. Given its acclaim, and the possibility of an expansion of fan demand to spend more time with the character and setting. Interesting. Okay, before we start, here's another question. Let's make a poll. How many players will Stellar Blade PC port will gain? Give your numbers in the comments. 2 months left until the PC port. I checked on Steam, they didn't exactly say the exact date. Even though they say June, but they don't exactly say the exact date. So hopefully, by the time it's June, I can probably finish it. Wish me luck, folks. They say like what, 36, I think it's 50 hours, I don't know. By the way, for the controversy, the reason is, if you don't know, the hard art was found when the review embargo lifted up. In this time, at least currently, many people or many companies are now giving free review codes or early review codes to content creators and journalists. And sometimes that journalists, which include IGN, they will happen to find something that is offensive. Because remember, many journalists in the West, well, I mean majority of them, they hate games like this. That's the reason why they attack Stellar Blade. Many of the consultancy firms, they feel like they're being threatened. That's the reason why. And when they see another controversy, they knew they had to act quickly. They were wrong, and gamers rallied behind Stellar Blade. After the hard R, it was like a stalemate. Both sides, gamers and journalists, are fighting hand to hand. Fortunately, Shift Up listens to their customers. They listen to gamers, okay? Yes, you can blame Sony for forcing Shift Up to change it, which it's true, Sony did it. Which is why, when it comes to releasing games, it is best either multi-plat. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is already on PC. It took like what, 14 months? And sooner or later, the third Marvel Spider-Man is going to be on PC day and date. And this is the reason why I have a PC. Because, not only that, tons of performance option, you got mods, so meaning in case if that hard R is, I don't know, censored, you can easily download the mods. Nexus mod, okay? Don't use that, okay? Don't use Nexus mod. 5 hours, and I don't know how many hours I could get by the time the PC port release, which cross our fingers, and that's a lot of side quests. Remember, I'm gonna finish all the stories, and most of those side quests, or perhaps any trophies that I miss, I will probably do it in New Game Plus. I have one more thing I have to say. Well, at least two. Now the first one, I'm gonna be putting this next topic in my second channel, so go sub to that, because what I heard is that somebody is about to invent Gamergate 3. Yes, that's why I say you should visit my second channel if you want me to make a video on it. The next one is that companies in the West need to improve. Well, for the AA and Indie, continue on making good games. You are doing good. But the Western AAA, and I do mean AAA, they need to improve. I mean, it will be only a matter of time where these companies, big budget one, have to listen to their customers. To them, it's a weakness. They can't do it. Well, except for the developers within it, yes, they'll do it, but the CEO and all that of the Western AAA, that's their weakness. Listen to the customer. Ironic, isn't it? 2 more months left until Stellar Blade PC port. Just hope my computer here can run it.
That sound. It might be a survivor from the airborne squad.
All right, Lily. I'll hurry.
Lily, I need this communication line.
Oh, Mealy?
What? You were the one that interrupted.
Stop. We've got to focus.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-war detected, or you just want to see me play games. You can just visit my second, third, and fourth channel, which include trending topics, right up here, and link in the description.